Communication skill, a pivotal skill, however, is not learned in our school, college, or universities. However, if you want to learn communication skill, then the very book you should read probably is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Written in 1936, today this book is so relevant as it was in 1936. The writer of this book, Dale Carnegie, is considered the father of the self-development category books. This book has 4 different parts, and I will be reviewing one part on each video so that I can go deep into this video. Therefore, I'll be making 4 separate videos to review this book. Dear viewer, welcome to the book review of the How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I'm Pritam Raha, and you are watching Less But Better. So without further ado, let's get started.
So the first rule is don't criticize, don't blame me, don't condemn people. So if you want to build relationship with people, then don't criticize people. First, let me demonstrate what it happens when we criticize others. So let's, for an example, when something falls upon on our head, what do? We put our hand on the ear and save our head, and we do it automatically. So it is a subconscious process, and it is a part of our defense mechanism. Likewise, when we criticize people, they automatically go into defensive mode because it is their brain's basic activation, or it is their brain's primary responsibility. So if you blame people, then they go into defense mechanism, then they block themselves and they don't want to build relationships with you. So no matter what, don't blame people, because people don't criticize themselves for anything, no matter how wrong it may be, because whatever we do because we think it is an appropriate thing to be done. That's why we do. And when you criticize people, that means you are pinpointing their error. You are demonstrating that their thinking process is wrong, which creates an impediment in the path of the building long-term relationships. As we are creature of emotion, we are not a creature of logic. So mostly we are driven, we are controlled by our emotion. So when you hurt the ego of another person by criticizing, then they automatically go into defensive mode. They don't respect you, rather they want to avoid you. It takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. So if you are a person who always blames others, who always finds fault of others, then it is most likely that you are a man of very low personality. Your personality is not as strong, although you might think that you have a strong personality, that I find fault in everyone's activities. I blame others. I think everyone is wrong except me. Then your personality is a damn personality. You are an asshole as you blame others, because it takes character, means it takes courage, it takes a strong personality to get the perspective of others. So instead of blaming, try to understand the perspective of other people. Why he or she is doing that? What would you do if you were in that position? What would be your thinking process? All in all, put your feet into others' shoes so that you get their proper perspective. And when you do that, you won't blame people. Besides, you have a lot more perspective to think about. So don't blame, don't criticize, and don't condemn people if you want to build relationship with others. The principle 2 is appreciate as much as you can. So what are the most craving things for human being? First one probably food, and second one probably sex. Because without these 2 things, we can't survive. However, there is another thing which we crave more than we crave for food or sex. And what is that? That is appreciation. That is the demand of feeling important. So every fucking one of us wants appreciation. every fucking one has the emotion of feeling important. So everyone wants to feel important. So if you are holding up a distinguished position of an organization and you think except you everyone is fucking asshole and you are treating them like an asshole, then they won't give you the proper respect. Probably they can give you a damn respect in front of you because of your fucking designation, but they won't respect you in absence of, and they will say a lot of bad things while you are not present. So try to appreciate people as much as you can, because everyone is the center of their universe, and today they are the most important person of the world. They don't give a damn about how important you, as long as you don't give a damn to them. So try to make them feel important. Try to make them feel that you are important. Besides, they are also important. Try to appreciate them as much as you can. How often do we appreciate others? Not often. Rather, frequently we criticize others, we find fault of others. How often do we praise our husband or our wives? Rather, we always criticize our husbands or our wives. For a slightest mistake, we are eager to pinpoint their error, and for every good activities, we think they are just responsible for their good behavior, good activities, and we forget to appreciate. We take every relation for granted. Don't take relationship, don't take people as for granted, because everyone, every fucking one is the center of their universe. So if you want to build a relationship, if you want to get respect from others, try to appreciate, try to make them feel important. Okay, there is another important point, that is there is a fine line between appreciation and flattery. Flattery comes with an intention, while appreciation comes genuinely. So you have to be genuine while praising others. But if you do for the sake of a particular thing, for an intention, then they will think you as a con artist and will be reluctant to build long-term relationships with you. So try to appreciate people as much as you can, and try to appreciate genuinely. And the third and last principle for today's video is arouse in the other person eager want. So while we communicate with the other person, we often try to say things, or we try to bring the topic that we are interested in. For example, probably last night you saw a magnificent Netflix series, and in the following morning you met with your friend and started talking about that series. But your friend probably don't give a damn about a Netflix series. Therefore, he or she will not be willing to continue this conversation, meaning you can build a long-term relationship with that person. So while communicating with others, forget about what you are interested in. Rather, try to bring the topic that the other person is interested in. And now the question comes, how do I know what other is interested in? So that is a very different topic. But just for a simple suggestion, have a homework for the person you are communicating with. So while a mother is feeding her kid, then what does a mother do? A mother shows indulgence of a kid by provoking that I'll buy you a toy, I'll buy you a toy, or this sort of things. Because for a kid, a toy is the most important thing of the world. A kid doesn't give a damn to a car, to a lot of money. So you have to pick the right thing, meaning you have to pick the area of interest of the person you are communicating with. So if you are communicating with a person who is jovial right now, then you have to be energetic, you have to be a lot of jovial, you know, this sort of thing. Then you can transmit a positive energy, or same energy of same frequency, and the conversation will go on. On the other hand, if you communicate with a person who is a bit upset today, then your voice should be down. You should be looked as some sort of mournful or some sort of upset. Then again you can match the energy and the conversation will go on. People who can put themselves in the place of other people, who can understand the working of their minds, need never worry about the future has in store for them. Meaning, you have to understand the state of other person, like what is the situation the person going through, and act accordingly. But we often act according to our own will, like what we are feeling about. What we are feeling about, it doesn't matter when it comes into the building long-term relationships. So the solution is arouse in the other person an eager want. He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way. So dear viewers, these are the 3 principles of the book of how to win friends and influence people, and this is just the part 1 of this book, and there will be 3 parts and there will be 3 separate videos for this very book. And I'll be uploading these 3 videos in the following 3 weeks. Get notification, you can subscribe to my channel so that you can get the notifications as soon as I upload the videos. If you like the video, you can hit the like button, and if you have any suggestion, put your comment below in the comment box. See you in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.